don't hear it. I believe you. I still hear it. I just heard it. Sounds like the ice machine. When the ice machine goes crazy. Hey, welcome in, guys. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Oh, hey. Hey, Luke. Hey, Andrea. Welcome in. Donald Trump looking rough. That bitch got 1 foot in a banana, but on a banana peel and 1 foot in the grave. Holy hell. Holy hell. This was this weekend. Look at old Sleepy Joe and look at this picture of health. MAGA, he gaslighting the shit out of you. All right, let's do the Diablo Smackdown, then we'll get into it. Let's go. She signs on every day for waiting for MAGA to enter the door. Whether this and that and a sheepish grin. Look out, MAGA, she's about to begin. She's got moxie, it runs through her soul. She's the queen of SmackDown, yeah, it's her role. She invites the MAGA to challenge a fight. Careful where you tread, cause she's got bite. Come see Diana, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong, she's a force to see. Diaba is the badass of SmackDown Queens. MAGA tries to argue, but they have no wit. Diaba hit him with facts when they start talking shit. Your logic's a mess, your facts are weak. Go step aside, boo, I've got truth to speak. She's got a heart of gold, but her force is steel. Don't ever talk over her, cause she'll make you squeal. From Twitter to TikTok, she's roaming the streets. Diaba's got game, and she's hard to beat. See Diana, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong, she's a force to see. Diana is the badass of SmackDown Queens. She's got a megaphone and a platform to preach. Running her show in the TikTok streets. Equality for all and respect for her crew. Come meet Sir Val and Gemma with you. With Magus in the corner, looking kind of small as they stumble over word and begin the free fall. Diaba delivers the end game stunner. She says, "Oh, look, we have a runner." A crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong. She's a force to see. Diaba is the badass of SmackDown Queens. So raise up our glasses and give her a follow. Come see her make all the MAGA twits swallow. With her wit and her wisdom, she's got game. Diaba's a legend, and we all know her name. Stop being so emotional. That is for you MAGA, especially you MAGA men, the most emotional creatures to ever walk the planet. Oh my goodness. Emotional. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Everybody else keep tapping that screen. We have not gotten enough taps yet to get up on that screen. So tap away, guys. We have not hit the For You page. We have not hit the For You page yet. What's the difference in the photo? Oh, somebody's coping hard. Hey, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up. Lord have mercy. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Joe Biden is beaming.
One person has cancer and the other person is a cancer. That's true. No truer words were spoken. Look at Poppy Biden. Oh, Vic, I invited you up. If you want to be a pussy, you're gonna get muted. Sorry. We're here for conversation. No, Biden is not cancer-free. Unfortunately. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up. Let us chitty chat. Orange guy looks like he's waiting for somebody to scoop some fucking pudding in his mouth at the old retirement home. You know, I call Trump supporters mouth breathers. That's what I picture. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Let's go. Patrick, you're not required. You're not required. Your connection's not good, apparently, because you timed out. Maybe you'll come up this time.
No, my connection's good. I got 5 bars. I think it was yours.
Nope.
Hey, I got a question for you.
Did you vote for Trump?
Absolutely.
How old are you? Can you just calm down? Hey, this is my life. How old are you? How old are you?
Well over 18, ma'am. Stop crashing.
Okay.
What is that picture of Donald Trump?
That was him at Mar-a-Lago this weekend.
Oh, and what is that depicting?
Donald Trump.
Yeah, what is he doing?
Losing
what
his
is this screenshot a millisecond.
Oh, I'll bring it closer for you. Is that better?
What is that illustrating?
Is that better?
Yeah, what is it illustrating?
Oh, Sleepy Don.
Oh, that's what he's doing?
Dude, he looks like he's waiting for a mouthful of Jell-O.
Hold on, let's be logical here. That's a momentary snapshot. You know he was talking to somebody, right? When
his eyes are closed. His eyes are closed.
It doesn't matter, man. People blink.
You can co-parter. 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 I would this was this weekend. Yeah. That's the choice. This was this weekend for both of them.
And what is that?
It's Donald Trump being a cuck.
Okay, it's a picture. He was actually talking to somebody.
How do you know? Were you there?
No, but we have the conversation where
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Yes, we do.
No, you don't. Who was he talking to? Who was he talking to? I don't fucking allow men to speak over me. You're going to shut your goddamn pie hole when I'm speaking. You fucking ingrate who has no goddamn decorum. Shut the fuck up when I'm talking. I don't allow men to speak over me. I promise you it's not going to start with your loud dumbass. You're not just going to run over me just because you have a fucking something swinging between your legs. Shut the fuck up.
Enough with the meta commentary. Answer my question. What is he doing?
Don't know. It's not I wasn't there. Neither were you.
Oh, you thought he was going to sleep?
You weren't there.
Oh, but we have the video of him talking to somebody.
Show me the video. Show me.
Hey, man.
Show me. No. I'm like stagnant water. Show me the video.
Who you are?
Nope. I'm not moving on. If you said there's a video and this just caught it, this was just a moment in time. Bring up the video. Bring up the video. Bring up the video. Okay. Come back when you have the video. Nobody wants to hear you go. Bring up the video. Nobody said I wanted Joe Biden to run for president. He's not interested in running for president. He has cancer. Just let him live his life out eating ice cream at a diner. Who gives a shit? Typical woman. Yeah. A typical woman who won't let a fucking beta talk over me. I didn't lose the conversation. I told him to bring me the video. He says if there's a video, there's a video. Bring up the video, Patrick. Oh, no, we're not going to watch the chat because now I'm just going to mute you. No wonder you're banned at 18K. You're a fucking irredeemable bastard. Anyway, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. You got to come up with proof. If She said there's a video and this was a snapshot in time. Of course, Patrick is back in the request, even though I said no, because Trump supporters don't like consent. That's why they voted for a rapist. You have the video? Do you have the video?
Do we have the video?
Do you have the video to show me? Do you have it?
Yes, we have the video. It's on.
No, nope.
Why are you muted?
Shh. Do you have the video to play?
YouTube.
Shh. Do you have the YouTube? Fuck oh, YouTube. YouTube is not a source, you dumb motherfucker. Go to YouTube. Go to YouTube. If your name is not Patrick Fuller Official, hit the guest request. He's back in the comment section. Oh, he's back in the box waiting to come up because they do not know what consent is. I said, come up and show the video. I can't play with him. He's too loud and obnoxious. He won't ever let me speak. He just talks over me. So I am not going to entertain it. His proof is YouTube, folks. YouTube. 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 Go look. It's on fucking YouTube. This must be right if it's on fucking YouTube, lady. Looks like he's waiting for a spoonful of fucking Jell-O from his caretaker. Go to YouTube, man. He's still in the box.
So wait a minute.
I just brought you up so I could drop you again. I just brought you back up so I could drop you again. You must have a humiliation kink. His name is on his shirt. His name is on the placard on his table. His number 45, 47 is on his hat. Like they have to keep reminding old Peepaw who the fuck he is. Yeah, Patrick's my new plaything today, apparently. He's got a humiliation kink, and I'm happy to oblige. Oh, yeah, I just dropped you up. I brought you up again just so I could drop you. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on in. So tired. Oh, thank God it's somebody other than fucking Patrick. Chess, did you vote for Trump?
No.
Shit. I only take Trump voters between 4 and 6 p.m. Trump voters only between 4 and 6 p.m. Eastern. Only hit the guest request if you voted for Donald Trump. If you voted for Peepaw in the red hat, request up.
Why do you keep running?
I just brought you back up so I could drop you again. Apparently you have a humiliation kink. I'm happy to oblige. Iceman, did you vote for Trump?
You're a retard.
Yep. Donald Trump gave you the courage to use the R word. which we all learned to stop using in kindergarten. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. That's all they have is slurs. They can't defend this shit anymore. They're fucking blowing boats out of the water. Hegseth is admitting to war crimes. I mean, they can't defend it, so they just come up and slur and crash the fuck out.
Why do
you again, you have a humiliation kink, and I am happy to do it for you. I just brought you up so I could drop you again. He tweeted about it. He's like, booming those boats is just the beginning, baby. Shit. And I'm like, the hate is gonna love it. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up. Doesn't Joe Biden just look so approachable, like grandpa, like you just want to go over and give him a big hug? And Donald Trump is the creepy uncle that everyone tells you to stay away from at Thanksgiving. Like, don't go near Uncle Donald. Jesus Christ. I just brought you up just to drop you again. I don't care if you're streaming me live on YouTube. Whoop-de-doo. Thank you for stealing my content. I'll be happy to report it to YouTube that you're stealing my content. Just because you have a humiliation kink and I'm willing to, indulge, that's on you, Patrick. All on you, my friend. It's against YouTube terms of service for you to stream my content. So I'll be happy to turn you in. Guess you didn't read the terms of service, huh? If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Come on out.
Yeah, people say I should.
I just brought you back up so I could drop you yet again. Oh, Doxy, you can say that, but since you're just being a wimpy pussy, you're mute. Trump does look like he's in a nursing home. He does belong in one. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Let's go. Yeah, let's release the MRI results that he'd had a few months ago, along with the Epstein files. See where we land with people here. Haha, you're worth the $11 you're making today. Okay, you think that's a sick burn? That one, did you vote for Trump? That one dude that did that, you're live.
Yeah, was Russian collusion real?
Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Oh, yes, I did.
How old are you?
50.
Okay.
Was Trump colluding with Russia?
Trump himself, there's no evidence of that because a Mueller report said that they didn't have direct ties to Donald Trump, but people in his administration were, like George Stephanopoulos, which is why some people went to jail.
Oh, so
y'all help me with my daily heartbeat. Do the flash goal if you would with the daily heartbeat. I need 40 different people to send one heartbeat.
They were the ones colluding.
Nope. Where did this Steele dossier come from?
The minions and the FBI.
No. It was started as opposition research, and they in Hillary Clinton by the RNC, and Hillary Clinton bought it from the DNC, from the RNC. You guys just don't know anything. It's so sad. Was GRU part of it too? George Stephanopoulos got drunk with a bunch of Australians and told them that they were getting information on Hillary Clinton from Russia. That's how it all started. You guys just don't know anything. Go look up George Stephanopoulos, whatever the fuck his name is. Papadopoulos. Thank you. Not Stephanopoulos. He's the news guy. Papadopoulos. Thank you. Said the name wrong. She bought it from George Bush. Yeah, from George Bush's campaign, because they all do opposition research on each other to see what might come out while they're doing debates. She got it from the RNC. Anything else? Oh, he left. Typical runner. They don't know anything or how anything works. They just goes, Donald Trump said, Russia, Russia, Russia. So I just believe it.
You keep losing and getting.
I just brought you back up so I could drop you again. I haven't lost anything. You are delusional, my friend. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. He won't be making an appearance again. I finally just blocked him. He's annoying. He was fun to play with for a while, but now it's boring. I literally just schooled that guy, and he's like, you lost. What? Okay. Haven't lost to a maggot yet. Nitria, thank you for the $1. It's now 12. Love you. I know he's like, oh, are you going to make like $11 today? No, because Nitria just gave me $1 to make 12. They are rather predictable. They are rather predictable. Oh, the image of Trump tripping going upstairs. You mean that one you want to be a show, or the one of Joe Biden? Because they both tripped. Thank you, Twilight. They are jealous that I make money here. Thank you, Allie, for the £1 over super chat over on the YouTube. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Now I have $13. Tara, thank you for the $20. Let's make it 30. Let's make it 32. Now it's 33. Thank you. Gina, thank you for the $8. Let's make it 20. Okay, we're at 33. 41. We're at 41. Woo, baby. Keep it coming. Christmas is coming. I got shit to buy. I got 2 kids to buy for. Y'all keep it coming. Anyway, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up here. They are going to wear the brand and the stench of shame of MAGA their whole lives. They're going to say they never voted for this. Buy some cat litter. These people are so basic. They're in so like sick burn, dude. Ronnie, I've invited you up. There's nothing Christian about you or anyone that voted for Donald Trump that is Christianity. That's MAGA Jesus, not the real Jesus. Reagan had Alzheimer's and they covered up for it. So just saying. Terry, thank you for the $5 just because I love you. Thank you. Anthony, thank you for the $5 for a $5 challenge. Let's get it up to 100. All right, Anthony is challenging everyone to send $5 to my live to help support my live. Thank you so much, Anthony. Let's do a $5 challenge. Mary Ann, thank you for the $25. Add this to the total. Thank you so much. You guys are fucking awesome. I love you. Ronnie doesn't know the words in the Bible. Not the red ones anyway. Like the ones you're supposed to follow. Debbie's in the chat for all the gifters. Oh, now, yes, Danny. Thank you for the sick burn again. I could buy a truckload of cat litter now. God, they're so simple-minded. Like, ooh, what a dig. You can't be Christian and vote for Donald Trump. It's incongruent. Deborah, thank you for the $5 for the $5 challenge. Thank you. They're so immature. Go get anything for cat. It's an oxymoron to say Christianity and MAGA. Because at last I heard, Jesus said to feed the poor, not take away their SNAP benefits. Take care of the sick, not take away their health care. You guys are fake fucking Christians. Get the fuck out of here. Actually, I have a background for that. Let me put it up now. Strange times. Atheists are having to explain to Christians what Jesus actually preached. Maybe that's more easily palpable. I need 2 more people to send a heart me for the flash goal. 2 more people for the heart me. Atheists are having to explain to Christians what Jesus actually preached. Because you guys sure as fuck don't know. Because you don't live it. You don't preach it and you don't vote for it. Jesus said in the Bible, you do it to the least of these, you do it unto me. So taking food out of your neighbor's mouth is taking food out of his mouth. Taking healthcare away from your neighbor is taking healthcare away from him. You're not a Christian. You may go to church, but that doesn't make you a Christian. Any more than me standing in my garage makes me a fucking car. Unbreakable. Thank you for the $5 cash up. I wish I could do more. No, thank you. Thank you for the $5 challenge. I love it. Tammy, thank you for the $5 for the $5 challenge. Thanks for all you do. Thank you so much. Noel C. Thank you for the $3. Sending big dubs for Diabo. Love you. Love you back. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Absolutely. Anyone who's MAGA is not Christian. They are not. What is the point of his lives besides grifting? Cracker pride. Can you imagine someone sitting down and naming themselves Cracker Pride? Ew.
Yeah, just a username.
It's so gross. Obviously, you voted for Trump because you're a racist. So, how old are you? What state did you vote in?
That's a preconceived notion because you're prejudiced and also racist. But
But
I am 33, voted in California, and I voted for Trump.
Your profile picture is disgusting. You're a saltless saltine, aren't you?
No, I like salty things.
No spice. You probably think mayonnaise is too spicy.
I can't handle spice very well, but no, mayonnaise is not spicy.
Oh, I bet your chicken was fucking bland as fuck.
No, I actually make pretty good chicken. What's the point of this live exactly?
I talk to Trump voters to hold them accountable for what they voted for.
No. That's fine. But like usually lives engage with the prompt. I don't look like. What
My prompt was, this was just after someone was talking about Christians, so I changed it to that. But my main prompt was this.
Okay. Well, I'm agnostic. I don't care about religion.
Yeah, my main prompt was this, that this was over the weekend. 2 pictures over the weekend of Joe Biden and Donald Trump. One looks like a grandpa you want to just go over and give a great big hug to. This one looks like the creepy uncle that you tell them to stay away from at Thanksgiving dinner, or that he's waiting for his caretaker at the nursing home to give him a bite of Jell-O.
Okay, so that's your perspective. I will say the left picture of Biden looks like he just won a bingo game, and the right picture of Trump looks like he is a sleepy guy.
Like Sleepy Joe? Sleepy Joe?
Yeah, I don't really care about the whole.
You guys called him Sleepy Joe. Donald Trump has called him Sleepy Joe.
You guys, right? Because I never called Sleepy Joe Sleepy Joe.
Oh, Trumpy Pants did though.
The United States of America.
Yeah, Trumpy Pants did though.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not Trump, am I? I'm different. I'm a different guy.
So he should resign because he's too old and he's obviously losing it.
No, I do think that it is a picture taken at the right moment for him to look like he's sleeping.
Oh, there's the code. Oh, thank you, Shelly. That was cute.
I mean, I don't know. I get pretty tired and I start bobbing too.
I mean, you guys are coping hard. This is the second time that Trump supporter says, "Oh, this was just a snapshot." Dude, his eyes are closed. His eyes are completely closed.
It is a snapshot. Yeah.
So's the other one.
Yeah, that's fine. They're both snapshots. You're correct.
And which one looks healthy and which one doesn't?
Well, people don't have dismay towards Biden like they do to Trump. So, of course, they want to point the negative light at Trump by showing a picture of him sleeping.
You don't think he has cognitive decline?
I mean, I think most people at 79, 80 years old probably has some sort of cognitive decline, sure.
Linda,
not necessarily, of course.
Linda, thank you for the $10 for $5 challenge ×2. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you for the $5 for the $5 challenge. Thank you so much, guys.
I just don't see the relevance in these pictures. Like, what's the point of the prompt?
Because for 4 years, you guys have sat there. Not you, maybe, but okay. Again, hey, cracker pride. I don't allow men to speak over me. Shut. When I'm talking, you're not. Have some decorum. The issue is Donald Trump and his minions have been calling him Sleepy Joe and he's dementia and all this shit. When who really looks like they have dementia here?
And sir, it's also a series of events, right? Okay, I mean, let's go back to the Trump when he was in trial and he was sleeping in court. Let's go to when in this year when he was actually in a press conference in the Oval Office.
He fell asleep.
Okay, these are what I'm saying, and it's the hypocrisy behind all that. We have a big problem.
And he had to have it, and he had to have an MRI. He had a second yearly physical, like 6 months after his last physical, and they had to do an MRI. What was the MRI for? Why aren't they being transparent with the American people of what they found in that MRI? With him also swinging his leg weird when he gets off a golf course, indicative of a stroke. They're not being honest with us at all about what his underlying, and this picture is very problematic because we don't know what's actually going on with him, and I don't think he's fit to lead.
And that's fine. You can have that opinion of him. You can speculate all you want, but at the end of the day,
it's not speculation.
There's several videos of
speculation. There's no proof of anything you're saying.
Right, but there's videos that paint a picture.
Yeah, you can perceive anything you want, right? Until you have the definitive truth, though, it's all perception.
You know why? Do you know why? Do you know why we don't know? It's because the White House is not being truthful.
I mean, what is a definitive picture about a video of him falling asleep in the Oval Office?
It looks like it's Sunday morning and he's tired. That's what it looks like.
Sir, I don't think you heard the question.
Well, what did you say?
I said, what is lack of proof of him falling asleep in the Oval Office during a press conference?
Surrounded by people.
He's a sleepy guy. If there's something boring going on, I also start bobbing as well.
He is the sitting president of the United States with the nuclear codes. Are you fucking shitting me?
Yeah, and
He can't stay awake.
Another president that's ever done that?
I've sat in meetings with high-ranking officers that also get tired during meetings.
Can you tell me another president of the United States that has ever done that?
Documented and gotten pictures taken of it? Probably not. Can you make one?
Because there's not one.
because he
Well,
was
because
doing,
it was because
excuse me, hello. You keep just running. You have like diarrhea of the mouth and constipation of the brain. Every time I go to speak, you talk over me, just keep railroading. The reason why he was doing a live press conference. Other presidents have had live press conferences. It would have been also caught on camera. Jesus Christ.
There's nuance to what you're talking about, right?
There's no nuance.
No.
So there is. There's so many variables, right?
No.
No one knows on a day-to-day. Maybe he's tired, you know? Like,
That he should resign.
Sir, did you see the story that broke from the New York Times?
what did the New York Times say?
New York Times actually got inside information, verifiable proof that he's only working about 3 to 4 hours a day.
He's starting at like noon. He used to start at 9 a.m. He's sleeping all the fuck. Actually, he's not sleeping at night. He tweets till 4 a.m. and I guess has to sleep in. He's not well. You guys will twist yourselves into pretzels to justify anything this man does. And I mean anything.
Well, that's incorrect.
No, sir. I mean, what is the presidency of the? Why has every president that has ever taken office served a 4-year term look 10 years older when they leave? Why?
A stressful job, man. Sure.
Exactly. Why is it stressful?
They're responsible for the United States of America. Every single
Would you
person.
say it's a 24/7 job?
Yes.
24/7 job, as in they have to be working 24/7.
No.
You have to be ready at any time for anything.
Correct. You have to be ready to be woken up at 2 a.m. with something happening over in the Middle East or something happening over here. You have to be ready.
Yeah, it's a be ready 24/7 job, period. Okay? Every president that has ever done this has aged greatly. Would you agree with that?
Even Obama. He aged significantly over his 8 years.
It's a stressful job, man.
Yeah, it's an absolutely stressful job. We have a president that is now being documented as not working more than 3 to 4 hours a day.
And you said the New York Times article?
That came from information from within the administration.
They have his schedule.
Okay.
This is the problem, sir. This is what we were worried about when he took in. And most of that time he spends working is about finding ways to actually make our situation in this country worse.
What situation is worse for you, man?
Sir.
People losing their health care, people losing their SNAP benefits, which is literally food, people losing their jobs.
Well, the government's reopened for right now, so the benefits.
That's not no. What about the big beautiful hello? What about the big beautiful bill? Do you know what's going to happen with that?
All of it, like every single part of the big beautiful bill.
The main parts that we're talking about, people losing their SNAP benefits and people losing their health care is in the big dude. I swear to fucking God, if you talk over me one more time, stop talking over me. The big beautiful bill, the worst parts of it, which is the SNAP benefits, health care, Medicaid, all of that. No, I'm not cranky. I don't allow men to speak over me. That's not cranky. It's boundaries. Learn them. The worst parts of the big beautiful bill are not set to go into effect until December of 2026 after the midterms, and that was by design. People are going to lose health care and food access. Do you care?
I care about the food stamps getting reformed. The current system is broken, and I don't think
it is not.
How's it broken?
It is not.
How's it broken?
Actually,
supplement, right? I think you should only get your necessities. I don't think you should be allowed to turn your EBT into cash.
You can't. You can't. You can't. You can't.
Okay, I understand.
You cannot turn your EBT benefits into cash. If that video you're talking about, that lady said that she turned her $2,500, that was AI, you dumb fuck. And number two, you can't turn EBT benefits into cash. It's on a card that you could only use at a grocery store. Number two, it is the one federal program that has the least amount of fraud. It's less than 3%. And there's already work requirements. Right now, before the big, beautiful bill ever kicks in, there's already work requirements. No one is taking advantage of the system.
Most of the people that are on food stamp assistance, sir,
Work full time.
Actually work.
60%, I believe it is.
I'm for reform of the system. I think it's good to supplement people when they are in need. I do believe you saying no one is using it wrongfully is ignorant.
Do you know wait a minute. Hold on. I did say that, but that's because, hold on. I have someone who actually administers food stamps coming up. The guidelines of getting food assistance are so stringent that it's very difficult to defraud the system because it's literally based on income. Wendy actually works in the state of Tennessee for the state of Tennessee, giving SNAP benefits. Wendy, take it away.
Okay, so yes, there's always been a work requirement with food stamps. If a person does not have any dependents and they're able-bodied, they have to work at least 20 hours per week. They can only get food stamps for 3 months without working. After the third month, and they're not working, they will not be eligible to receive food stamps for another 3 years. That's one. And to the other, sometimes there are some people who give their food stamp cards to other people in exchange for money for a little bit. So he's not entirely wrong, but they're not. It's kind of difficult. But in investigations, we have had some people who have sold their cards.
Right. And I said it was less than 3%. I said less than 3% is fraud. Most people don't do that. They need the money. They need the benefits.
It's not a lot of people though. It is not. But sir, yeah, it's always been a work requirement. I've been with the state for almost 20 years. There has always been a work requirement.
And just so you know, the SNAP benefit program is federal, so it doesn't. There are some differences state to state, but the federal monies that are given to each state are the same, and it is regulated the same.
That is correct.
Thank you.
All right, you can drop me.
Thank you. He said it depends on what state you're in. I'm like, no, those are federal benefits, so it doesn't.
Sir. And I want to make something real clear, even with the 3% she's talking about, which would be hard to clear up because everybody's going to try to find some way, right? But the thing is, sir, is any government program that's 97% efficient is pretty much a success.
Absolutely. Yeah, his bio's gross.
From it, arguing it rightfully, that's great. I just don't think I'm of the opinion that you should not be able to buy whatever you want necessarily with.
Oh, you're jealous. You're just jealous of poor people.
For the people that go out there,
it's my line.
For the people that go out there and because they use their SNAP benefit to buy their kid a thing of Oreo cookies, you all want to fucking lose your mind over that? Get the fuck over it.
Or a birthday cake. Oh my goodness, a birthday cake. No birthday cake for you. You don't think people want snacks? Do you know that healthy food is expensive and cheap food? Healthy food is expensive. And so if they want to stretch their food stamp dollars, they're buying ramen. They're buying stuff like that because that's cheap. So if you want to stretch your food stamp dollars, you're not buying organic vegetables. You're not buying salad kits and shit. That stuff's expensive. You have to stretch your dollars. If you have multiple people in your family that have to eat, you have to spread those dollars across everybody. It is expensive to be poor.
And that stretch has become worse because of the increase in grocery prices.
Yeah, so I'm not talking necessarily about the healthiest food, right? But I am talking, like I said, sodas and snacks and junk food that are.
You don't think that people have children? Like I have kids, right? So you don't think that you have got to stop fucking talking over me. I have kids. You don't think my kids want chips or snacks? Yes, I talk over you because it's my live. You don't like it, leave. You don't think my kids are still kids. You don't think they want candy every once in a while? You don't think they want chips once in a while? You don't think they want a soda every once in a while? It's none of your fucking business what people buy.
And that's fantastic. What I'm saying is wholeheartedly is it's not about wants, it's about needs, and that's what SNAP is for. It's for supplementing.
You're just a fucking disgusting human. You're filth. Get out of here.
I mean, this is
It's disgusting.
ridiculous.
Absolutely disgusting.
I mean, as we're in a country that our job market is failing, our GDP is down, our dollar is shrinking, our grocery prices are up, everything's becoming more expensive because of tariffs.
Just selfish and fucking privileged. And
there's something I wanted to play today, Diablo, if you will. And normally I don't do this. I don't normally tie together sports in politics. But there was something that was said by a coach the other day that was talking about how important education is. And I want people to listen to this because we have these arguments about me, and I, and culture in this country and the things that are wrong. And this coach put this in absolute perspective.
Absolutely. Play it.
Yeah. I'm just saying we get pulled up.
Yeah, no worries. I mean, mind your business. Mind your fucking business. Why do you care what people buy? Why do you care what they eat? Mind your business. You have the privilege of not having to use food assistance. If you've never been poor and you don't know what it's like, mind your fucking business. His whole bio said, how am I going to feed my kids? Like, he's just gross. Fucking disgusting. I've had to. Oh. Go ahead. I was just going to fill in while you were looking for the thing. So I was like.
Gotta figure out where the line is to back up what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do.
Play it like this. It's not giving me that line.
Like they just want to control women's bodies. They want to control what people eat.
I was only here for the spring, but you.
Okay, found it. Here we go.
Okay, go ahead.
Fall and spring was a 2.33. That's not very good. Granted, UT, phenomenal place, top 5 public school. But we go 5-7 that year. We had 0 players drafted. And I remember going to the staff saying, we have a culture problem. I said, we have entitled players who don't take accountability, who are selfish, who don't serve others, couldn't care less about the university itself. They're just focused on me, I. I said, we got to change the culture. We have to start from an individual standpoint that everything matters. Everything counts here. School's going to matter. Well, the next spring we had a 2.718 GPA. We go 8-5. We have 5 guys drafted. The next year, we have a 2.918 GPA. We go 12-2. We win the Big 12. We go to the CFP. We set a school record. 11 guys drafted, 2 first-rounders. Going into this past season, we had a 3.217 GPA. We go 13-3. We're in the SEC championship game. We have 12 guys drafted, 3 first-rounders. At the end of this past spring, we have a 3.31 team GPA. So it's like amazing how our wins have increased. Our draft picks have increased, but our GPA's gone up. And so with this whole idea, who you are some of the time is who you are all the time. We don't pick and choose when I'm a Longhorn. It's an all the time thing. And that's why, like, you guys have heard this whole, like, tough all day mentality that we've embraced here. It's an all the time thing. It's all day long. Like, you just don't get to pick and do. Today I'm going to be responsible. Tomorrow I'm not.
Right.
Like, life doesn't work like that. Well, I think, Pete and Nick get all the credit in the world for giving me an idea of what it looks like, because I do believe teams take on the personality of the head coach. The things that are important to the head coach inevitably are going to come out of the teams in the way that they play and the way they go about life. I'm not just a football coach. I'm a developer of young men. And so Damn. And that's MAGA. Me, I. And the guy that's ahead up here is toxic, which is why they're toxic. Thank you for that, Val.
Steve, for those who know down there, yes, that was Steve Sarkisian. And when he came into this football program, with a 2.27 GPA, guys. That is ridiculous. Okay. His thoughts were is that this is not going to fly. This is a man that put education above his football team. But because he put education above his football team,
they rose to the occasion. Yep.
They rose every year that he's been the head coach of that team. In a university that is one of the top 5 public universities in the entire nation. Okay? He rose the GPA by 1.3%. 3.6% is their team GPA right now.
And they have a high draft rate. And it went up with their education.
Right. But he's also sending people, because we all know in education, and this is what Steve Sarkisian knew, he didn't want to raise just a football team. He wanted to raise people that were going to be successful for life, okay, that were going to be prepared for life. We all know in a football team, and I think that roster is a little over 100 people, okay? These people are going to be leaving this university because only 12 or 13 of those people are going to get drafted right to the NFL. But every one of those players are going to leave as a more successful human being in this country because of the education this man forced them to receive.
Absolutely. That was really important.
And I'm a proud, and when I heard this was last week, guys, when he was talking about this. And when I heard this statement, and I heard this speech from him, and if you all can go look up the whole thing. When I heard this speech and what he talked about here and what he talked about, it made me even more proud to be a Texas Longhorn.
I bet. Anyway, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Not anyway, but I'm just saying, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I think that's wonderful. That was a great speech, and it was perfect. Like, that's exactly what the MAGA movement is. It's all about me, I. They're anti-intellectualism. They're anti-higher education.
And I want to add something to this, because before the game last Friday, everybody that knows or keeps up with college football goes. The coach from Texas A&M came out and said that they're the premier football program in the state of Texas. Okay, all right. Well, we all know how that worked out. But I want to tell you what that kind of culture he's creating has done, because after that, they did interviews with the people that go to Texas A&M, and they asked them, "What do you think about people that go to college at UT?" Oh, what? Oh, a lot of them have blue hair. A lot of them, they're ultra liberals. They're woke. These are the statements that were coming from the students in Texas A&M. That is the culture that they created at Texas A&M. Which culture would you rather be a part of?
UT. Absolutely. All right. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Hit the guest request. Come on up. If you voted for Trump, there's 700 people in here. I know there's Trump voters in here, so go ahead, request on up. This is some guy told me the other day. He's like, "Oh, you're just missing the blue hair." I'm like, "What is it? What are you freaks about blue hair for?" So fucking weird.
What does that have to do with being a productive member of society? That is what Steve Sarkisian was talking about. He understands there's only going to be 10, 12 people drafted into the NFL from his team out of 100 students that he's
exactly
for. Okay? But he is taking the steps to make sure that all 100 of those students have the tools that they need to be productive members of society.
Right. So if they don't make it to the NFL, they can have other careers and be ready for those careers and have the education for those careers. Hey, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. We're looking for Trump voters and Trump voters only. So please hit that guest request. Come on up. Don't make me do a restart with 700 freaking people in here, y'all. Come on up. Reminds me of Coach Carter. That was a good movie. I love Coach Carter. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up. All right, hair color has nothing to do with intelligence. It's just so stupid.
It sounds stupid saying.
Personal choices, you know. But don't get mad at me if I tell you it looks weird. Okay, just saying.
God. Boss mom, what, you said she sent me an email. I'm going through. Let's see. Okay, I just got Jeanette's. Yeah, Ava's cracks me up too. Maybe resend the email. I don't see. I get so many. I have like 47,000 followers, so I get a lot of emails and stuff. And so sometimes things go through, guys. Plus, it's like TikTok notifications and all kinds of stuff. So I get a ton of emails. So if you wouldn't mind resending it, copy and paste it, maybe resend it to me. I'd really appreciate it. I don't miss anybody on purpose. And let me know your TikTok username when you resend it. I'm back like 2 days ago and I don't see anything. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Did I have that as my background today too? Oh, I had this one. Pete Hegseth, the Secretary of War Crimes. This man's in deep doo-doo. Then he goes on TikTok. He goes on Twitter and just makes it worse. He's like doubles down. Like, yeah, we were going for the kill.
Why would you say that?
He's in deep doo-doo. I love it for him, but.
And so everybody knows the I think it's the CIC, right? Court, the International Court.
Oh yeah, ICC.
ICC. The International Court has started investigations.
Oh yeah. And why are the flags at half-mast for Army Specialist Sarah Beckstrom if they were for Charlie Kirk?
Exactly. I talked about this in a live earlier today because a live that everybody was going nuts in and wanted to send ad hominem attacks and not really talk about policies and things that are actually hurting this country today. I said this. We need, and this is for Democrats too, people. We need to quit turning them into political pawns.
Yes.
There's a political discussion to be had here about situations and what created this. Those discussions can be had. But don't forget that 2 soldiers doing their duty in this country were unalived.
Correct. And Charlie Kirk was not a service member or a member of the government, the member of the cabinet. They were nothing. I looked at my spam folder. There's nothing there either. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Otherwise, I'll do a quick restart. But did you see this graph? Mike. Jesus, where the fuck did Mike come from? Val?
Who's Mike?
I don't even know a Mike. I don't know where it came from. Like literally squirrel. I have no idea where it came from. This is the number of people who support Medicare for all. Since the talking about the private insurance going up and the ACA and all that kind of stuff, look at the swing of support on the red side.
Yeah, Medicare for, I don't get it, people. We're the only, and then when I say this, the only country, advanced country in the UN that doesn't have universal health care of some sort.
Yeah. Well, I think that with all this talk about the ACA subsidies and we can't afford anything, it's looking like a good, mighty option, huh?
I sit here and listen to Republicans come up here and go, y'all just want to promote big business and you want to promote insurance companies.
I'm like, no.
Universal health care is the biggest FU to insurance companies there is.
Yes. Yes. Because they would be all but eliminated. Except for there's probably always going to be a private option, but There always is going to be a public option, but a Medicare for all, we already have it set up. The Medicare system already works well. We maybe just have to add, maybe the people who work in private insurance can come over and work for the government and Medicare for the volume of claims they're going to get. But we already have the whole system in place. We don't have to reinvent the wheel. Oh, I like this one too. I like this background too, because this encompasses literally Trump in a nutshell. This Trump guy has never read the Constitution, George Washington, Jesus, or the Bible. And that encapsulates Donald Trump as one factual meme. Where, oh, where is MAGA? Oh, where can they be? And it would save us so much money. Look how much money we pay out of pocket, Val, on premiums, deductibles, co-pays. It would save us so much money if they charged everyone like $400 or $200, whatever it is they come up with per family. Oh my God.
It's 2% of your salary is what most countries are usually working around. That I've went and looked. That's the case with Canada. That's the case with the UK.
It saves so much money.
Yeah, with most countries. I mean, what does that actually equal up to? And most people, I'm thinking that's somewhere around $2,000 to $3,000 a year.
A year.
Okay, so if you take away your co-pays and what you pay monthly in insurance, I think you're going to find out that it's actually less to do it this way per person than it is to keep paying insurance companies and deductibles and everything like this. I can tell you, I put about, and for people that have HSAs and understand what HSAs are, okay, I put about $4,000 a year in my HSA. Okay. And I will, from going to the dentist and co-pays with the dentist and medical, any trips to the emergency room or to my doctor for health checkups or anything like that. In the end, I will exhaust a minimum of half to 3/4 of that HSA every year.
Just on co-pays.
Just on co-pays.
And out of pocket, yeah.
And out of pocket expenses. You know what I'm saying? Per year.
It would save us so much money because I think for the family, it does come out of Ava and Chase's dad carries insurance for everybody, and I'm sure once the divorce is final, I will lose that coverage, unless I'm going to try to negotiate it into the divorce that he has to continue covering me. But
also keep in mind, just for me personally, I'm not going to pull my wife into this, but just for me personally, I spend about $150 to $175 per month just in my coverage.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. We have a family of 4, so ours is at least $400 or $500 a month. So every 3 or 4 months, it's $2,000. So if it's going to cost us $2,000 for an entire year, I'm down. It'll save everybody. I don't know why everyone has such a hard concept with because they hear the universal health care, they think socialism, they think, oh no, this is what we're to communism. As they always say, it's ridiculous. If they would just use critical thinking, which we know MAGA can't because they're too simple-minded. I'm not trying to be mean. It's just true. It would save them so much money. And yes, he can be court ordered to continue my insurance coverage. Because I have a significant health issue. And it would be unaffordable otherwise because I have a pre-existing condition.
Yeah, we say everybody in this country is one health issue away from bankruptcy. We're not lying.
No, my one medication is $6,000 a month if I didn't have insurance.
One one diagnosis of diabetes in a family and things you have to go through, especially if you get into where you're having kidney issues and stuff like that, is devastating.
I wouldn't be able to have it. I mean, there's no possible way. Like, you guys are super generous with your donations to me, and it has been able to help me be able to afford to live and pay my bills. But I promise you, I don't get $6,000 a month that I can afford medication on that. There's literally no way I would not be able to have my medication, and I would cripple probably very quickly because it's a degenerative disease.
And that's another thing that we could get rid of if we did this in our country. That's COBRA. COBRA's an absolute joke.
Oh, it's so unaffordable. You just can't afford it. Like, oh yeah, you can continue your coverage. Absolutely, it'll be $2,000 a month. Well, you might as well tell me it's $20,000 because I can't do either one. It's ridiculous. Justin, thank you for the $2 Venmo. I don't understand why these middle-aged, blonde, heavy-set MAGA women even bother to spend money on lip fillers, spray tan, and butt lifts, considering they're 40 but look like they're 77. That's like Betty White getting her. Hold on. It's like Betty White getting her boobs done. Okay, that was really funny.
I guess you're going to have to restart.
I am going to have to do a restart. It's insurance companies that are breaking the country. It's not individuals. I also get the assistance program for my portion. My portion of my medication is over $2,000. So I have the maker of the medication I'm on their, like, the where they subsidize can't think of it. Their assistance program, basically, like for people that can't afford the $2,000 a month. So I only get it for free because of what my insurance pays, and because the actual manufacturer of the medication is covering the rest. The patient assistance, yes. So compassionate use doesn't do anything for bone and joint diseases. May take the pain away, but the crippling, the stiffness, and all that doesn't go away. All right, I'm going to do a quick restart. Boss Mom, I did get your email. I'll respond to your email. Anyway, I'm going to do a quick restart. I'll be right back. Give me like 30 seconds. I'm going to run Tinkle. Okay. All right. All right, YouTube, I'm back. Just ran Tinkle, so we'll have to do another restart. All right. We are back on Ticker Talker. Oh, got it. All right. Went and used the bathroom, so I shouldn't have to run to the potty again. Jesus Christ, come on. Fighting with my square. There we go. Come on, one more. Can I get a circle? Or am I going to stay a square today? Oh, I got it. All right. Everybody, let's tap back up on. Thank you. Thank you, Amber. Thank you, everybody, for the gifts today. I really do appreciate it. They come rolling in while I'm talking, so it's really hard for me to say thank you to everybody. I really do appreciate it. Everybody, if you could come in tapping, sharing, all of those things, let's get up on the For You page. It takes between 5,000 and 10,000 likes in order to even hit the For You page. So if everybody's tapping and sharing, it'll show that we're a popular live, and they'll get me up on that For You page a little quicker. So if everybody could just tap on Donald Trump's face, just don't break your phone. I appreciate you guys tapping me back up onto the For You page. I really, really, really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you voted for Donald Trump, you're going to hit the guest request and come up and chat. If you voted for Kamala Harris, you're just going to tap that screen, interact with the live, either whether it's gifting, tapping, sharing, all of it matters. If you voted for Trump, hit the guest request. Everybody else tap the screen. I see the hearts flying. Thank you so much. You guys never disappoint. You didn't vote for any of them. Well, you got us Donald Trump anyway. Congrats. Thank you for the birdies. Those are cute. Thank you, Mom of Three Girls. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Everybody else just keep tapping the screen. Thank you, Todd. Thank you, Donna. Sassy men and baby mamas hate Trump. Prove me wrong. Well, come up here. What does that mean? Sassy men and baby mamas hate Trump? You mean women? You said prove me wrong. Why aren't you up here, Francisco or Franco, whatever the fuck your name was? Escobedo. Thank you for the gifts, y'all. Thank you, Andrea, for the fest pop. Where are you, Franco? Fernando Escobedo. You said prove you wrong. How can I prove you wrong if you won't come up? Oh, chicken shit. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's chat. Looking for Trump. Oh, there we go. Why do you say only sassy men and baby mamas don't like Trump?
They're overly emotional and make bad choices.
So women make bad choices?
Women who get knocked up by losers and become single moms. Yes.
Prove it. Flat affect, y'all. Flat affect.
I just did.
No, you didn't prove anything. That's your opinion. It's not factual.
I think single mothers make great choices.
What happens if your husband cheats on you and leaves? What are you supposed to do? Is it your fault that he cheated because he was a scumbag?
Well,
And he charmed you at the beginning, and he was a good guy for 28 years and then cheated on you. So that was a bad decision 28 years ago.
it's anecdotal. You're projecting.
Well, that's my question. There's more than just you picked a loser. That shit happens. That's why I'm asking you. You're making a general statement. I don't allow men to speak over me. You're making a generalized statement that single mothers all made bad choices.
Yes, that is correct.
And I just gave you for instance, you said that's anecdotal.
You gave me a
Because it
far-fetched-
happens. No, it's not far-fetched. It happened to me.
Yeah, that's because you got knocked up by a loser. We got it. We got that.
28 years ago. Or 33 years ago. I got knocked up by a loser. No, my mom and dad are still married.
Well, your
What
father
happens
failed
if your
the
what
process.
happens if your if your husband passes away? Erica Kirk is a single mom. Did she make a poor choice in choosing Charlie Kirk?
No,
unforeseen circumstance.
And so was mine. I didn't know he was going to cheat on me 33 years ago. When I married him, right?
Happy, that's all. He just wanted to be happy. Give the guy some slack. I bet he's thriving now.
You're just a misogynist pig, aren't you? You're a hurt man. Your wife left you. That's why. You'd probably be paying that child support because you're the deadbeat. You're the deadbeat. Erica Kirk can be happy now too. You just hate women because they don't pick you. Everything's different. Everyone has a different set of circumstances why they sometimes end up as a single mom. You can't just generalize all single moms. All single moms just made bad choices. They got knocked up. They got knocked up. Male loneliness epidemic. Why? That's because men are deadbeats. Not that women picked poor men. Because men are the deadbeats. Somebody broke that man's heart and he does not like women. Men that leave are the deadbeats. Men that don't help raise their children are the deadbeats. Men who only supply money are still deadbeats. Because it takes more than money to raise a child. If men wouldn't be pussy ass bitches, keep their dick in their pants, we wouldn't have to worry about it, would we? If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Exactly. If the past guest was a cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. Doesn't take two. Only takes one to go off and cheat. Fuck it. It takes two. Not if it's with someone else. Means they single-handedly went and cheated on you. This live isn't about cheating, though. Nobody cares. Mandatory vasectomies for all boys at 13 when they can show that they're mature emotionally and able to have children, they can have it reversed. No unwanted pregnancies, even if we choose loser men. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. No, why not, Brian? Sounds reasonable to me. You don't want any unwanted pregnancies. You can't have any. There will be 0 unwanted pregnancies. Yep, at 13. Absolutely, when they hit puberty. I invited Corn Fan up, but he's not coming up. He's a pussy. You have to prove that you're financially responsible, emotionally responsible, and you have the emotional maturity to parent. Then you can have it reversed. Right? That's why I was like a Corn Fan, and you voted for Trump. You didn't listen to Corn, huh? If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on. Chop, chop. Happy birthday, JB. Hey, but there would be no unwanted babies, right? Get the snip, save a life. Oh, stop inviting you. Okay, then I'll just give you a mute. If you want to be a pussy, you can just listen. You're not going to type any more ridiculous stuff in my comment section then. If you're not going to come up here and use your big boy voice. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up. Where are you, MAGA? I cannot find you. You're not requesting up. Where are you, MAGA? I cannot find you. Oh, it's not my birthday. It was somebody in the comment section. JB's birthday. My birthday's in May. Now dress up like a furry. What the fuck is wrong with you? You people are fucking weird. Now dress up like a furry. What the fuck does that mean? These people are wild. They are so stupid. Please spray or neuter your local MAGA. Everybody, let's get the hearts flying. It's the only way we're going to keep us on the For You page. We still don't have any Trump supporters willing to come up other than the fucking misogynist pig. Oh, Mark's another beta pig. Mute. Quiet, piggy. Mark. That's the MAGA intellect. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Thank you for the mask. Mr. Honker. That should be fun. Mr. Honker, did you vote for Trump? Mr. Honker. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Jesus fucking Christ. They're so fucking weird. That's his Bob. Hey, MAGA that ordered your Trump phone. Did you ever get it? You feel snookered yet? You feel snookered yet? Get that $100 deposit. Where's your phone? Where's your phone? Hit the guest request if you voted for Donald Trump. Let's go. Looking for Trump voters and Trump voters only. Doesn't Papa Joe look like he needs a huggy? I would absolutely give Joe a hug. This one, I would be like, yeah, like Uncle Donald, like on Thanksgiving, where you like stay away from crazy Uncle Donald. He's waiting for someone to feed him his Jell-O. Mark and Mr. Honker, you both came up here and made weird noises. Why would I bring you up again? It makes no sense. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Let us go. All right. Now I'm just going to block you. You just keep requesting up and you're not coming up to make the stupid noises. It's dumb. Bye. Come up and make fucking noises. Grow up. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Let's go. Come on. Don't knock anything over, please. Don't take the whole thing. Just take some and put it back. Thank you. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I'm looking for Trump voters and Trump voters only. That was actually Chase this time. He came out to steal some of her gummy worms. He's trying to take the whole bag. I'm like, no, just take some. Don't take the whole bag. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Gordon. This is definitely like Weekend at Mar-a-Lago. You know they're going to prop that bitch up. They'll be like Weekend at Bernie then. Trump, are you okay? Oh? His name is on his shirt. His name is on his table. His name is on his hat. You got to remember who he is. Oh, sleepy Donnie. Joe Biden looks happy. No, you don't see any mental decline over there, do you, boo? Brian, you're a little bitch ass liar, and you've been invited up so many times. So now here's the sock for your mouth. Enjoy it. Chew on it, baby. You want to be a bitch and not come up? You ain't chatting. You're not gonna be a thumb thug. I posted it. If that's your mom, okay, I'll look at it. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's chat. Did he say he has the vim and vigor of a young man and he is in top health? Yeah. Bitch, please. I need a Trump supporter. I need a Trump voter. Somebody who voted for Donald Trump to come up and have a conversation with me. Somebody said they had to put a post-it note on the table to remind him not to eat the flour. That's funny.
They're definitely not going to come up now.
I know. I didn't know what else to do. I'm sitting here just talking to myself. I figured I'd better talk to somebody.
I mean, after what happened this morning in a live, that in a MAGA live, they don't want to talk to me.
Maybe I should drop you down.
They want to talk to me.
I aced all my tests. Thank you, Erica. Bestest score ever. I'm assuming you dog walked into their MAGA.
I did it yesterday, and I went in live today. I actually went after our own side a little bit this morning too. You know what I'm saying? I don't pick and choose who I go after. If you're going to make a stupid statement, even if you're on our side, you're probably going to hear that it was a stupid statement from me.
Were they a far leftist?
Yeah, I'm not going to say that. It was
Okay.
It was just a live that 9 people in the box. You know what I'm saying? people, and if anybody knows who Admir is, people trying to, ask questions, but then two of those people decided they wanted to argue back and forth and ad hominem attacks.
Oh, like Jam and Lou and Janae and all them that were in there?
Yeah. It was,
okay.
And the attack was between Hog Boss and Jam and Lou, right? You know what I'm saying? They're going back and forth, using the N-word back and forth to each other. You know what I'm saying? And the whole thing was disgusting, but it wasn't productive. I mean, all it was ad hominem attacks
right.
between them two and doing, and I called them both out. I called Jam and Lou out. I told Jam and Lou, you just sit up here and said you want to talk about policies, and you have done nothing but attack everybody in this live.
I do not like him.
Brought up a single, you haven't brought up a single policy, and Hog Boss was doing the same thing, and I'm like going, and Hog Boss told me I don't need to, he's like, you don't need to, what's the term? You don't need to tell me what I'm supposed to be doing. I said, I'm not telling you what you're supposed to be doing. I'm telling you this is unproductive. And if we keep doing it from the left, if we fall into their traps and want to keep talking about things that have nothing to do with our today's situation in this country, it's not worth our time. Doodle, come up here. I've requested you come up. If you don't come up this time, you're getting muted from the live. Sorry, Val. She said these are AI pictures. I'm like, no, they are not. This was posted by Tim Miller, who's an actual reporter, and this was somebody else had posted this on both of these were posted on Twitter by journalists. These are not AI. But yeah, Jam and Lou's kind of always like that. I don't like him much. I just was done with the hypocrisy. And at the end of it all, you know what I'm saying? Admir, which leans to the right, if you know who he is, you know what I'm saying? But he's reasonable to talk to most of the time.
Admir flip-flop back and forth, though, doesn't he?
Yeah, he doesn't really flip-flop back and forth. He you know what I'm saying? He just looks at statements and says what he finds and reads, really. You know what I'm saying? He gets hammered by both sides fairly equally. But for people to come up and talk about these things, I mean, have actual discussions about policies and things that are affecting us today, because these ad hominem attacks are dumb.
Right. TikTok user, do you vote for Trump?
Yeah, and on the last guy's point.
How old are you? And what state? How old are you? What state did you vote in?
27, the state of Kentucky.
Okay, go ahead.
I mean, he's just the right choice. He's I would say objectively a better candidate than Kamala Harris was.
By what measure? By what measure?
Yeah, by what measure? Yeah, I mean by really simple measures. I mean you have no, just say simple measures.
Specificity.
Yeah. So I just tried to, and you both interrupted me.
With specificity, you generalize the statement. Use specifics.
You have to wait for specificity. It takes time for people to be.
No, I want you to get there right now.
Okay, great. So you want to do it's unreasonable, and you want it now, instant gratification.
Just answer the question.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, I mean, like the immigration issue is really, really easy. You have one party who is saying we have a massive amount of illegal immigration. We should enforce our border and have our sovereignty. The other party is literally running essentially on the idea that illegal immigration is not even a bad thing. Ultimately, it's actually
that's not true.
So
that's not true.
Insane. That's absolutely.
That's not true.
That's an insane statement, and without context either, I might add. Oh, okay, so you guys believe that illegal immigration is a very negative thing, correct? No, I don't believe immigration is negative. Immigration is illegal immigration specifically. Sir, find me that term, please. Yes, no. So you just said that what I said. Find me that term.
You can't just. You can't write. You have to allow people to finish.
Real quick. Hey, mods in the box, do not mute a single person up here unless we tell you to. Great. Okay. Perfect.
But you can't. Your voice is louder than everyone else, and you're just railroading everybody. What is illegal immigration?
Are you not aware of what illegal immigration is?
I want your definition.
So illegal immigration would be like an example would be if somebody crosses the southern border and they come into our country and they do not go through the legal avenue of immigrating.
Which is what?
Stay in the country and they live here.
What's legal avenue? What does that mean?
legal immigration. You could get in line. You could claim asylum. Get in line for refugee status. You could be on a visa. There's multiple different ways that you can do it. But no, we're talking about the southern border.
We're talking about the southern border.
For legal immigration?
Yeah, how do you get in line for legal immigration?
I believe it's an application.
What's the first step you have to do?
I believe it would be an application.
No,
No, there is no application.
there's no application. What does 8 U.S. Code 1158 say? Do you know? Which is Title 8, which is the border policy that we're currently under. U.S. Code 1158. Do you know what it says? If not, you can say no, and I'll read it to you. And you tell me what is you. Hello? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, so actually, after you look at the options.
No, I said,
first
do
you
you
can
know?
asylum
Do you know?
with
Do you
USCIS.
know? Do you know what Title 8? Do you know what 8 U.S. Code 1158 is?
I don't need to know it. I know the other stuff.
No,
you need to know
you
it is.
absolutely have to. Okay,
Does
I'm
it
gonna.
have to do with asylum?
I need yes.
Yes.
Okay, then that's not what I'm talking about.
Okay, what is
It is. Sir.
you must listen. Any alien who is physically
Muted.
present,
Nope,
I am muting you. That was me because I'm reading. Shut your fucking mouth. Any alien who is physically present in the United States or who arrives in the
Lick
United
my
States,
ass, fat bitch.
any alien, I'm going to read it anyway for everybody else, the other people that are in here. Any alien who is physically present in the United States or who arrives in the United States, whether or not at a designated port of arrival, and including an alien who is brought to the United States after having been interdicted in international or United States waters, irrespective of such alien status, may apply for asylum in accordance with this section. And they have 1 year. So even if they don't claim asylum right away, they have up to a year to claim asylum. You, like, I don't care about it. Well, that's why you need to know it. They have up to 365 days to claim asylum. They don't have to do it the second they step on U.S. soil, but they do have to step on U.S. soil for anything else to trigger. They have to be here first. They don't fucking know anything.
Yeah, we've tried to put apps together, and those got shut down by the Republican Party and the courts. Remember that, people? You know, where people could do this stuff in advance, but we tend to get rid of that. We're not talking about H-2 visas. We're talking about immigration into this country, which is covered under the section that she just read. You have to be on U.S. soil.
There is no application. There is no line to get in. You just got to step on U.S. soil, man. That's our immigration laws. If you want to change the immigration laws, then you change it on a congressional level. But until then, that's what we're under. They are doing it the right way. And no, they cannot apply by phone because the CBP One app, Donald Trump removed it. You're just racist. That's all. $50 King. Oh, okay.
Maybe a mistake.
Maybe. Which one looks like they might have dementia just based on these two photos? I don't care where they are for 365 days, boo. That's our law. I don't care where they are. It's none of my business. If you stay out of people's fucking business, I don't care.
A lot of these people, so everybody knows, a lot of these people are in the court systems. They are going through their asylum processes. Here's the thing that you need to remember. 78 to 80%, excuse me, 88 to 90% of these people, 92% actually, never get granted asylum.
It doesn't matter.
So when these things happen and we talk about them, we put people through the court systems for immigration courts for that reason. The problem is that immigration courts
do not have the staffing or what they need to get these people through efficiently.
But the Langford bill would have made sure there was more staff to process people, wouldn't it, Val?
It reduced that process to 1 year, which most immigration attorneys did not like.
They did not.
Okay, I get it, but I also understand that I'm not as worried about that immigration attorney is this process speeding up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and the Langford bill took care of that. I'm a Democrat telling you that most Democrats didn't agree with that, but I actually do. I think it should take less than a year. I think we can come to compromises that maybe make it 2 years, but those things are going to be discussed, right? But it shouldn't take 8 to 15 years that it is right now. That's the problem.
Correct.
Okay? Because by the time we get to this, there's too many things that can happen that tie these people to this country. And that's, you know what I'm saying? And that's the problem in the law. That's why the law needs to be addressed. We've been asking for this from both sides of the aisle.
The Republicans don't want to do anything about immigration because they can't fearmonger with it every 4 years when there's an election. They don't want to fix it.
Right. I mean, when they had a chance to put together what would be a Republican dream of a bill, they let one man shut it down.
And that would be this dribbling idiot right here.
And have you seen another bill? We're a year in, guys. A year.
He has the House, the Senate, the presidency, and most of the Supreme Court. He could literally pass anything right now.
And he's probably not going to have the House for another 2 or 3 months.
I agree.
Months, the House is probably going to flip.
I agree. And he's going to be El Fucto.
Because you have Republicans that are so tired of it, they're getting ready to retire. They will be replaced in most of those cases by Democrats, which will flip the House.
It will.
And as this House flips, if the Democrats put forth an immigration bill, what are the chances that the Republicans pass it? I can tell you. I think we all know. Because they want to continue to have the argument
that the Democrats don't want the border.
Right. And that argument is pulling us away from real issues in this country.
Thank you, Valley Wise.
Yeah, the fact that we're experiencing higher unemployment, the fact that we're experiencing less job growth, the fact that our prices are going up every day, and y'all want to argue about immigration. Oh, and the attack on immigration that is happening right now against the laws of our Constitution is also affecting our economy.
Thank you, Tina. I guess your face made it into the screen, so she was telling me that they could see you on YouTube. So I was just moving the other way. Sorry. Just want to make sure Ava wasn't on. I don't like my kids' faces on the internet, so not smart. Not safe either. We got a bunch of fucking creeps. Thank you guys for blowing that goal out. Thank you so much. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. We are looking for Trump voters to come up and have a conversation. If you voted for Trump, I want to talk to you. Oh, I haven't seen the beach maracas. I'm going to do a few of those. Let's see if I can get a few of those beach maracas. Those are cool. I don't know what they are. I haven't seen them yet. They look pretty. Hopefully they're pretty. There is 660 people in here. It was 666 a minute ago. I was going to yell, hell Satan. Oh, they're the maracas. Thank you, Lee. Those are cute. Okay. I like them. I like the flower. Reminds me of Maui Wise.
They had 2 sets of them too. That's kind of fun.
I like that. The flower reminds me of Hawaii, reminds me of Maui Wise. I love Maui Wise. Isn't Joe looking fabulous? I think he's looking fabulous. He looks like I want to run up and give him a big hug. Thank you for all the gifts, guys. Thank you for all the gifts. Oh, thank you, Maui Wise. Thank you, the Grouch. Yay! I hope he's living his best life. Oh, you know what I'd love to do? I would love to take Ava, because she likes ice cream as much as Joe Biden, and go have an ice cream cone with him. Would you like to have an ice cream cone with Joe Biden? She's like, I guess sitting with an 80-something-year-old man, she's like, not really. I don't know the guy. Stranger danger. That's funny. I taught you well. W's on the back for me. Now, I would love to have a beer with Kamala. I would absolutely sit and have a beer with her. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Hit the guest request. He is a handsome man. Do you see him when he was younger? He was a hottie. Joe Biden was a very good looking dude. Everyone's like, good answer, Ava. I would totally eat ice cream with Joe. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you for the fest cheers. I love that. That's pretty. He's still handsome, absolutely. But when he was younger, he was hottie. I see what Jill saw. He's a good-looking man. And you know what? He is a good man. You can look at his eyes and see compassion and empathy and a genuinely good human being. You look at this motherfucker and you see dead eyes. No soul. No care. No nothing. And I don't, Emily, thank you. Cha-cha-cha-cha. And I don't care what anyone says. I know all the Trump supporters laugh anytime we say this, but I promise you that Joe Biden is going to go down in history as being one of the most consequential presidents of our modern lifetime. He got more legislation passed than any other president since FDR. Meaningful legislation. Changing revelation. Legislation. Jesus Christ. They want to laugh and go, Sleepy Joe. But no, for real. And you can laugh and you can guffaw and all of those things. But it doesn't mean it's not true. So, in the history books, I promise you he will go down as one of the most consequential presidents we've had. And Donald Trump will be synonymous and be hated as much as Schmittler. Because you got the Department of Homeland Security. Did you see the tweet, Val? Where there was one word the Department of Homeland Security put out. Do you know what that one word was?
What?
Remigration.
What the hell?
One word, remigration. And if you just Google it, it is a neo-Nazi type ethnic cleansing term. Yep. Remigration, which means to get everyone out. That's, I guess I'm thinking for them is not white. On their Twitter, it just says remigration. One word.
That sounds terrifying.
Right? Let's see. Let me tell you the exact remigration. Apparently, I'm not the only one to look it up. Remigration is a European far-right concept of ethnic cleansing via the mass deportation of non-white minority populations, especially immigrants, and sometimes including those born in Europe and holding European citizenship to their place of racial ancestry. I guess all them white people, I guess we all going back to Europe, Val. Because this was Native American country. This is nothing but ethnic cleansing. It was on the Department of Homeland Security, Twitter. They can send me to England, all expense paid. Let's go. Send me back. But it's a ethnic cleansing. That's the Department of Homeland Security. I'm just telling you what the actual remigration means. It's because it is a far right European concept of ethnic cleansing, like AKA Schindler. Yeah, just off Google. Yeah. Yep. Department of Homeland Security issued a call to remigrate, and it literally just says remigrate. Remigration, one word, was the whole tweet.
It's not an opinion.
Nope, not an opinion. A definition.
It's a
It's just a fact. Aren't they sick? Yes, they are sick, Liz. This is what we know. They said, oh, we just want to go after criminals. Criminals that don't belong here. Criminals that don't belong here. Fucking liars. This is all about ethnic cleansing, which is what we told you from the beginning. It's your Siamese, right? So soft. Oh, the ears are softer.
myself. Favorite.
What was mutts go? I don't know.
Someone asked me when Dems win the midterms, what do you think is going to happen? I don't think it's going to take till midterms.
I think we'll get it in the next couple. I mean, hopefully Tuesday.
Tuesday's a big step. We got to wait till February for the Houston seat.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And that gives Democrats control because that's Marjorie Taylor Greene down. I don't know what's going to happen in Georgia. I don't know what their system is. I have to look up their laws. You know, I'd have to look up their laws, but I believe sometime around February, the Democrats take control of the House, and I predict all bets are off at that point. I predict it's going to be a total shutdown plans. They're going to put things forth. Democrats are going to put things forth that correct the big beautiful bill.
Yep.
They're going to put things forth that limit the powers of this president right now. And for good reason, because he has overstepped the boundaries of the office
100%.
by Article 2. And that's, you know what I'm saying? And that's where the rubber's going to meet the road. I believe there's going to be a massive investigation about these votes.
Oh yeah.
And the military people that were involved in these. I expect House committee meetings with the generals, the admirals, and the people that were involved on these boats that were doing these attacks and planes. This is going to get ugly really, really fast because
that's why he's spiraling.
Right. And that's why, you know what I'm saying? And these investigations need to be had. This needs to be brought out in public to the American people so they can see what has actually been done here. We are living in a country right now that is actually committing war crimes.
That is true too. 100%. And okay, for those that are asking, Tuesday is the 7th district in Tennessee. Afton Bain, I think her name is a Democrat running, and we can flip that seat blue. So if we win that seat on Tuesday, we're in good shape. Marjorie Taylor Greene is leaving. Sportfoot. And then Troy Niels just announced today he's retiring, or he's not running for re-election. And you've got a whole bunch of people that also say that's December 2nd. And I also know that someone, I'm sure it's the Republicans, but that is a guess, are sending out flyers to people in Tennessee to vote December 3rd. They're telling them to vote on the wrong day. Don't buy it, y'all. December 2nd.
Yeah. And somebody asked, are these really war crimes? Yes, they are. When you fire on a sovereign country in international waters, that is an act of war.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. This is covered under international law. International law is in place for these very things. And when you buy admission from Pete Hegseth.
He's bragging about it on Twitter.
Buy admission from Pete Hegseth, unalived, unarmed people in any battle, that is a war crime.
Absolutely. It is definitely a war crime.
If you pick them out of the water, you put them in prison, you send them to Guantanamo Bay, that's all okay. But to just unalive them in the water, defenseless people in the water that are alive, after you've destroyed a boat,
Yep.
you've committed a war crime.
Because they are then defenseless at that moment. You're not allowed to just boom them. Angie, welcome.
Hi, how are y'all doing today?
Good. How are you?
I'm just groovy. So I mean, I'm sure it's happened. I haven't really heard anything about it yet, but do you think that our Congress and the Senate and that, do you think that they've already started writing these bills so another Trump will never happen again? You know, as far as, okay, if you're a convicted felon, can you run for president again? Or, you know, anything like that. Do you think that we're protecting ourselves from a Trump administration ever happening again?
I don't believe everything's in place to do that
No.
at this point. Okay. But I do believe those discussions are going to happen.
Correct.
Yeah.
I mean, that's going to be because it was never addressed in our Constitution, right?
Oh, absolutely. Right.
Correct.
And I believe the reason it was never addressed in our Constitution, I firmly believe this, is because, you know, the founders, the forefathers, whatever you wish to call them, did not believe that the American public would ever get to the point that we would make this kind of choice.
Oh, absolutely. I agree wholeheartedly. And I always look for the silver lining in everything. And I think that if Trump has taught us anything, so who, and I'm sorry, I don't know as much as I should. Who amends the Constitution for these safeguards? Who writes these and
Goes
puts
through
them in?
Congress. It's like any other amendment. You know
Congress,
what I'm saying?
right.
Okay.
It would be something along the lines of how we did the 14th Amendment, or what we call the Reconstruction Amendments, okay?
Okay.
The 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendment, the Reconstruction Amendments. And it goes along those lines. And when an amendment is brought forth by Congress, you know, and, you know, like the 22nd Amendment, let's use that as a perfect example, because that directly affects the presidency of this country.
Okay.
That no president in this country can run more than can be part of it and be the president for more than 2 terms. Okay, that's really what the 22nd Amendment is about.
Correct.
And the 22nd Amendment was put in place because of FDR. And because they were never going to get rid of him as a president. The man was going to unalive in office if the American people had their choice, right?
Right.
So FDR, so that is why it was put in place. You know, and I agree with those types of things. Term limits should be a thing. So it would be an amendment that would probably attach to that, and it'd probably be the 28th Amendment at this point, right? So the 28th Amendment would say something along the lines of recorrecting the criteria of president of office. Okay, that would be put forth by the House. It would go through the Senate and signed by the president. Okay, it has to be 3/4 of the House, 3/4 of the Senate, and then it goes to state vote, right? So every state would have to vote on that amendment. They would vote on that amendment, and once 2/3 of the states have voted on that amendment, it would go back to the Senate. The Senate would then vote it into the Constitution.
Okay. I didn't realize the whole individual state voting.
Yeah, because it has to. It'd be what they call convention of states. Because if you're changing the Constitution, you have to have the majority of the states.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. Well, and my God, I hope to God this is being, you know, thought of and worked out, and because this just can't happen.
Oh, if we're thinking about, they're thinking about it. You can be sure.
Oh, for sure. All right. That was my question. Thank
Okay,
y'all so
you're
much.
welcome.
I love you both so very,
Thank
very
you.
much. You can drop me.
I got you. I was getting there. I was getting there. Hey, Matria.
What is looking at in that picture?
Huh?
What is Trump looking at in that picture?
Bubba.
Back of his eyelids.
It looks like he's looking over at the like if there's a person across the table from him. He's like,
Actually, I have a close up.
"Jello."
His eyes are closed.
Oh my god. Oh, so he's already being weakened at Mar-a-Lago.
The amendment, somebody said the pardoning powers could be looked at. Within that same amendment, because amendments can make changes to the articles. Remember that the 14th Amendment made changes to the articles.
Yeah.
The 3/5 of a person went away when the 14th Amendment was made. That was an article, not an amendment.
He was looking at Ivanka.
I requested up earlier when you had that idiot up here about SNAP benefits.
Oh.
Cracker Pride.
Oh, the cracker. He's so gross.
God. What a dumbass.
Fucking cracker. Who names himself a fucking cracker? But a racist bitch. Yeah.
But I have to say, it's the rhetoric like that that is harming the people that actually are on SNAP benefits.
Exactly.
That it actually helps. And I'm gonna make myself that person for a minute, because I got a letter that told me my benefits were adjusted as of this month, and I'm being adjusted again. You guys were on a journey with me about this last year, well, just earlier in the year, where my benefits went from like 94 down to like 37 or something.
Yes.
Well, they jumped it back up to 107, which I had from August until now. Now they're going to drop me down to $24 a month. So,
Oh yeah, but Matria, you shouldn't be allowed to buy a cake or Oreos or soda or chips or anything like that, because you should be fucking grateful.
well, I'm going to be honest, I don't even buy that kind of shit. Like,
But you also have to buy. But you also have to buy cheaper stuff, right? Because $24 doesn't go very far. You're not going to be buying organic vegetables and shit.
I would like to know anybody in here that can spend $107 a month on groceries only and eat well.
No.
Now, the good
Maybe
news
a
for
week. Maybe a week, but not a month.
My grocery bill just for my lunch is over $170.
I mean, God, have you seen the price of hamburger of all things?
$24 a month. What the fuck are you supposed to do with that?
I mean, that'll be my coffee expenses for the month.
That's true.
MAGA will be mad that I bought coffee.
Or you get a bunch of ramen cups and then some bone broth to add in it so you can have some protein.
Right. Something else to say. But no, I just think that it's ridiculous because, like I'm not worried that much about it because my apartment is cheaper than the hotel was, so
Okay.
I can kind of supplement some of that. You know, I'm not that worried about it.
But that's not the
also,
entire point. Yeah.
But that's me. How many elderly people are out here and they rely on that $107?
Correct.
And now they're being dropped down to $24 a month.
Exactly.
And just so you know, as somebody who worked at a grocery store as a cashier and also a customer service desk representative, old people, when they're hungry, they buy cans of cat food, guys.
That's so sad.
I've literally talked to people who have done it
That's sad.
because they will sell you a can of cat food for 50 cents in some cases.
Right? 40
and
something
one
cents,
can
50
of
cents.
cat
Yeah.
food will get them through a day.
I mean, my dog food is expensive.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not kidding. I mean, you know, because I don't just feed my dog any food. He's 16 years old. I think that's painfully obvious. But you know what I'm saying? I don't feed him just any food. And to buy decent food for my dog, I mean, a bag of food's like $50.
Yeah. It's not cheap.
And we want to take care of our animals. They're like our babies. So of course.
But animals suffer too when people can't eat because people have to feed themselves before their animals. But some people will feed their animals before themselves. Libra girl, I got your email.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was trying to get it saved for getting on here. Sorry.
That's okay. I know I kind of just invited you up, but I saw you, so I'm like, let me let you up because you had asked me if you could come up during friendly time. Do you want me to tell what's going on, or do you want to say what's going on?
You can say what's going on.
Okay. If you guys remember, Libra girl had gotten a job or had gotten a promotion to manager at where she works, and she was super excited. And then like a week later, her husband lost his job. And now she just lost her job that she just got that promotion for. So now her and her husband are both unemployed, and she's about $300 short for her rent that's coming up tomorrow. So she asked if she could come up and ask if anyone would like to, if all 500 people in here donated $1 or even 50 cents, we could get her there. So, do you have your, yeah, her Venmo is Libra_girl165. It's in her bio. It is a Venmo. It's in her bio. So if anybody would like to help, anyone else would like to, help donate to her. I think collectively we can all get her there pretty quickly.
I do have PayPal. Somebody asked, Wiggles, I do have PayPal.
What is your PayPal? You might maybe put it in the comment section so they can copy it.
Okay, I have to go look at it.
Or message directly because your PayPal is often your government.
That's true. Twiggles, yeah, message her privately off, DM her and that she can give it to you. Do you have a Cash App, Libra?
I do not right now.
Okay. Venmo is in her username or is in her bio. And if you want to send her a PayPal, since it typically does include your
Yeah, it does have my government name on it.
Yeah. Yeah. Usually PayPal makes you put your whole name in it. But if anybody would like to help give her some money to help her, we want to make sure she can pay her rent tomorrow. Her Venmo is in her. Hey, you know what, guys? What's the last 4 digits of your phone number? It's asking for Venmo.
4369.
4369. You message her directly. Don't ask her to message you because she can't keep track of all the people. Anyone who wants to donate to her with PayPal, message her. Then she can respond to your message. Please. It takes a lot to ask, guys, and we all know how hard it is to ask for help. If you can't afford to,
It definitely took a lot for me today. So
I know.
it really did.
I know. And it's not easy for anyone to ask for help. Okay. So because she asked for help. Okay. Let's those that want to or can, please do. We want to make sure everyone feels like they can come here with dignity. and be treated that way. So no negative comments. Not that I've seen any.
I was gonna suggest going to ask your local churches, but we know how that's.
We know how that'll work. Do you know what your Venmo is? Your Venmo just your name, or is there a picture that they can know that it's you?
Let me go look real quick.
Okay, go look real quick.
I honestly don't use my Venmo all that often.
I just sent a Venmo. It's not hard.
Yeah, it's not that hard. So we've talked multiple times that we have to, we're all, I mean, different times we're all going to be struggling and might need some help. So I would prefer, I did allow someone to send me a Cash App so that I can forward to her, but I don't want everyone to send the Cash App to me because I have to pay taxes on every single penny that comes into my Cash App. So I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but I don't want to have to pay all the tax on that because I've done so many. You know how much thousands of dollars? No, it's okay. Thousands of dollars we collected during the food drive last time. I have to pay taxes on all that money, even though I sent it right back out. So I'd rather not use it all. But Maui Wise, I told you yes, so that's fine. And Libra, I will send you the money via Venmo that Maui Wise just sent me.
Okay, and it does just say JN on my Venmo.
Libra_girl165. All right, let me send it via Venmo right now on my other device. Let me see if I can put it up on the screen to show you guys what it looks like. Hold on. Libra.
Her government name is on her Venmo.
_.
I need to change that.
Yeah, girl 165. Oh, it sure is. I don't want to say it. Yeah, it's just JN is the profile picture. Maui Wise, I have sent yours on to her right now. Jeanette, you should get it any second now. Let me know when are you checking it or no?
I am sorry. I was trying to see how to get my name off of there.
I don't think you actually.
I don't know if you can.
Oh.
But anyway, I have forwarded it to you from Maui Wise.
Yeah, I am getting a lot of Venmos coming in.
Okay.
I can't see everybody's that's coming in.
Well, hopefully, well, what we're doing, if you're just coming in late, Libra and her husband both lost their jobs in the last month or two, or last few weeks or in a month or so. And at this, within weeks apart. So she's a little bit short, 300 short for her rent tomorrow. Tomorrow is the 1st. And so we're trying to give her some money. Yeah, 165. Libra_girl165. To help her so that she can secure her housing tomorrow for the next month. Anyone who can, anyone who wants to, anyone who's able. But if you cannot afford to, please do not feel bad. Everyone is in a different place financially. Not everybody can. I hope Nick is being for real, or Mike is being for real and not being facetious, because that would not be very nice.
Yeah, I think she would tell us if that actually came through.
I went to go look and it did not.
Okay, because he's just, House of Dogs just sent you something.
That, it was like, wait, what?
House
of Dogs, I did get yours.
Did you get mine from Maui Wise?
Thank you so much. I did get yours.
Okay.
Also, yes.
Should have got mine too.
I did. I'm trying to go back and forth and look at them.
That wasn't very kind of you. What a prick. Where is that guy? He put in the comment section that he sent her $1,000 and he didn't.
I just requested him up because I'd like to confront him. But
It's disgusting. When people are genuinely needing help to
Also-
secure their fucking housing.
his username is JackMeOff88.
Oh, we already know. Oh, I've talked to him before.
Yeah, he's a disgusting bitch.
If they're asking for the last 4 digits of the phone number, you can skip it. Go right below it where it says send without confirming. Or it's 4369, right, Libra?
That sounds right.
Is your last 4
Yeah,
digits 4369?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I know you're going back and forth. I'm just the comments are going crazy. Everyone's sending you money, which is a good thing. It's a good problem to have when you're looking for help. So
I do appreciate everybody, even the dollars that are being sent, anything. I greatly appreciate anything that anybody's doing. Trust me, I really do.
oh yeah.
For people that keep asking for her Venmo, if you click on her name, underneath it, you'll see bio.
It
It's in
says-
her bio.
Right. It's in her bio. If you click on her box, click on her profile picture, it'll bring up her bio and it says Venmo or V Libra _ girl 165.
It says VM, I think is what you put there, right?
Yes, we're giving
Yes.
money to help Libra. Libra and her husband both lost their jobs within weeks of each other and they were short on their rent that's due tomorrow. So we're trying to make sure that she's got enough money so that they can secure their housing for next month. For those that can.
I'm just grateful. I can tell you, boy, these people that want to say that they're hiring, my husband has went to 4 different job interviews so far. One of them was out twice, and because we lost our car already, he was taking the bus, and the manager never even showed up for the interview.
Jeez. Well, you know, I've looked for a job for 18 months straight. Now I did get a job, but now for some reason I've heard nothing from them since the government shut down. So I don't even know if I have a job anymore. So I don't know.
That's a side effect of the government.
I called him, or I messaged him the other day, but I have heard nothing. So
I wonder if they have a job anymore.
I don't know. I've heard nothing. So it's been 18 months. I took 17 months of looking for a job, and I hundreds and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of resumes I've sent out, and nothing. Absolutely nothing. So
Yeah, I have 2 degrees and can't even use them, so
Jesus Christ.
it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I have
this is
an
the
early
reason.
education and a criminal justice, and I can't use either one right now.
Somebody says you have a Cash App in your link tree. Is it not? Is that one not working?
Yeah, it's not working. I'm fighting with Cash App right now on that. I need to.
Oh, then don't send a Cash App. Yeah.
Somebody hacked my Cash App.
Yeah, she can't read her DMs until she gets off the live, guys. So as soon as she gets off the
I
live,
can
she'll
see
check
it
all your
come in.
DMs. Yeah. She's in Florida.
Who's Butcher?
I don't know.
See that at the bottom?
I do. It looks. I don't know. We'll bring him up while we're waiting. While she's checking this. Oh, they didn't come up. Thank you, Twilight. I will. I'm just like I just haven't heard anything. I've been a little concerned. Yep, the AI just picked up helping Libra with rent. Send Venmo. That's what the AI, because the AI picks up your conversation, lets you know like a recap of what it is. It says helping Libra with rent. Did we get you there, Libra?
$20 off. That's it.
Huh?
$20. $20 off. That's it. And I think I can get that.
We're $20 off. I'll send you the $20.
Yeah.
I got you. I'm gonna send you $20 from me right now. I got it.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I appreciate it so much.
Yes,
I really
ma'am.
do, guys. I really, really do.
I'm gonna send you the other.
You said everybody in the chat.
Girl, you have been a supporter of mine from the very beginning. You're here every single day. You've always I'm helping you. That's why I want to know where you were, because I was going to fill in whatever gap you had there. Libra girl 165. I got you. And there's your last 20. Love you, girl. Keep your chin up. We got you, okay?
Guys. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it, everybody.
We have the best community, Libra.
We really do.
We have the best community. We want you to have your housing secured. And we're going to have, we're going to be there. For those of you who cannot afford to help, please do not feel bad. Please do not feel guilty. Please do not feel any of those things, because everyone is at a different place. Just be happy and feel the love of the people that can, but don't feel bad if you can't. What'd you say?
Your viewers, your view is putting it more out into the
Yeah.
All are in different positions in our lives.
Everyone. I pay it forward when I can, because you guys are often generous to me. And I pay it forward whenever I can.
Same
And-
for me. I mean, I you know what I'm saying? I use the funds that people send to me through Venmo, Cash App, and all the different ways y'all send me stuff through the gifts and stuff like that. This is how I use it most of the time. This is amazing, and this is what we do.
That's exactly right. And I do use your donations to pay bills, but when I can pay it forward, I absolutely positively will. You guys have been an incredible support, and you have been following me and right here every single day, tapping everything. So I'm just paying it forward right back to you. So thank you, Libra. Thank you for your support of me all this past 18 months.
Of course, even if I can only give some gifts here and there, and sometimes I'm gonna support you, because you definitely got me through some times of mental. You just don't know. Like, that's why I come every day, so that I can listen to you and learn more. And
I know.
Just get what I need every day.
Well, I appreciate you, and I'm really, really glad that the community stepped up for you in the most beautiful way. And now you can take the stress to go, because you're going to be able to pay your rent tomorrow. Okay.
Most definitely.
All
Yes,
right.
I can actually sleep tonight.
Get a good night's sleep, my friend. Love you.
Thank
Mwah.
you, guys. I greatly appreciate it, everybody. Thank you.
You're so welcome. You deserve it. Everybody, I mean, shit. It's food over her head, guys. Thank you to my community. Thank you for being the most generous, fucking amazing, awesome people ever, for helping. You will never see this in a MAGA live. Ever, ever, ever.
And Mike down below me here, you get the gifts, and I'm glad you do good things with them too.
I see how it is. So
Oh, Mike. Oh, shit. She sure as fuck said Mike.
it's okay, Peachy. It's all right.
Oh, my God. That was so funny, because I fucking don't know where that fuck Mike came
We
from.
love you.
Yeah, I'm gonna get even. It's gonna it'll
I
happen.
believe you will. I believe you will.
Oh, 10 out of 10. Thank you, Boxer Mom. Thank you to all of you who gifted Libra. You know what? We've got people hurting, people that need help. And for those that can and want to donate, it's a beautiful thing to do, especially this time of year. Who wants to go without housing? Nobody. And do you think she's going to find help in the state of Florida? Fuck no. Anyway, Starlight, how are you, honey?
I am good. I just wanted to say that
Hi Emma. She has a very good recipe book for cheap and easy meals, like just basic flour, sugar, butter. It's a full like cookbook. It's comprehensive and it is very low cost. And the Proletariat has made a website called needhasnoparty.org to help people who are dealing with social services programs.
Oh, okay.
So like unemployment, everything like that. And those are really good ones. Food pantries, things, everything. So those are just two really good places to look if you're having trouble with food or in a bad situation.
Yeah, and don't forget the link tree in my bio also has the link to my daughter, Sabrina. To my daughter Sabrina's food pantry. If you want to donate to her food pantry as well, the link tree to hers is called Full Heart Pantry, is also in my link tree in my bio. If you would like to.
Yeah, Boxer Mom, you can if you're doing it through Venmo, you can send it to the Diaba. Say what it's for, and Diaba can.
I can send it on to her. Yes. She might have gotten too many donations in a row when they cut her off. Yeah.
Thank you, Starlight.
Thank you for that resource. I didn't know Hi Emma had a cookbook. I didn't know that.
I'll drop you down.
Whee!
All right.
Oh, I was trying to get there. Oh, that was
Sorry,
cute.
my timing was off. Sorry.
Boxer Mom, you can send the Venmo to me. I'll forward it to her. Ooh. Mario. Hello?
Yes.
Who'd you vote for, Mario?
Kamala.
Kamala? Okay.
I'm sorry, Kamala.
That's okay. I just wasn't sure, so I wanted to ask because Trump supporters jump up all the time too. So.
No. I just wanted to, I follow you and I follow Val.
Uh-huh.
And I just want to ask you one question. It's like, my wife and I, we make good money. She makes over, and I make over, and still making it a hard time to make a living.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it. Yeah, and I think my question is, and it's hard for me to ask this question. It's not a question. It's just hard to. There's people that we grew up with, that we were friends and stuff like that, close friends. Our kids grew up, and I know what they voted for, and it got to a point where it's like, I drew a line. I said, no, I'm done with this. I'm done with it.
Oh, yes.
I have my wife that's like saying, why do you do this? I cannot accept what's going on in this country. I cannot. And
nobody should.
She gives me a hard time about it and stuff like that. But I don't understand it. It's hard. It's hard for me to accept that I had to drop friends for this kind of crap. And we're going to run across those things, right? I mean, these are the things that we have to make decisions in our life. How much, this is the way I really like to put it, how much poison we're going to accept.
That's right.
Okay, and that's, it's hard enough with family, right?
Yes.
But when we're talking about friends, where are we going to draw the line? Because I believe that somebody that doesn't respect my value system and doesn't understand my value system and doesn't go, and I'm going to give everybody a perfect example of that. I have a friend of mine who's, you know what I'm saying? He's fairly right wing, okay? Right. But he, you know what I'm saying? He does not, he'll give me a little bit of grief here and there. Yes, I know you're liberal and stuff like that. But we really don't, you know what I'm saying, cross boundaries of how each other believes. Okay? I respect his views because he doesn't come from he's not trying to just push shit down my throat. Those types of things. I can deal with him. But when I have somebody that comes up to me and and they're wearing the red hat, or they want to wear the shirt every day, or they want to wear the stuff that throws it in my face, and they want to try to use that to have a got you moment when they don't have a single thing to bend on, that's where I draw the line. Okay, look, I'm done because you weren't my friend to begin with.
It's hard.
What makes it hard is like, we've been friends for so long, and they still throw that. They still throw that shit in your face. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
This is where you got to draw.
It is.
Were you?
I don't think they were.
There you go. Now you're starting to understand. My dad told me a long time ago, and I mean a long time ago when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? That you will go through life, and I guarantee you, at the end of it, when you get down to the end, you will not be able to count your actual friends on one hand.
Correct.
He wasn't lying.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. But the bad thing is, it sucks. It sucks.
It does.
Those were the friends that you thought were, we did everything together. The kids grew up together. They went to school together. And one time at night, I got sick and tired of this crap and sent them a message and say, look, if this is what you voted for, I don't want nothing to do with you. I don't want nothing to do with you because, I'm Hispanic, right? And what makes it hard is like watching all this shit happen to my people.
Yes, your people are being kidnapped off the streets.
Right.
Like literally.
Yeah. And if they think that's okay, I just don't want nothing to do with you anymore. I don't. Sitting here talking to y'all makes me tear up because it's hard.
I know.
It's hard to watch this.
It's gut-wrenching.
But I've gotten to the point in my life right now with everything that's been going on, especially over the last couple of years, right? With everything that's been going on and stuff like that, when people come up to me, and my real friends know I'm going to do this. They know. You know what I'm saying? That, if I'm out with them and if somebody comes up and one of their friends comes up and he starts that bullshit, I will call them out in a second.
Yep.
Why what aggravates me is why can't we have a lot of more people like you and Diablo? Why?
There are.
We have people like that.
It's a standard you have to build for yourself, and that you're not
Yes.
going to build for, and that is not easy. Because most people in this country, look, I talked about this the other day, and we're talking about education, which we also brought up earlier in the live, right? We're talking about education and stuff like that through our lives. Right? When you have a lack of education in the country, I'm just going to ask you this one question. You have a lack of education in the country, what does it create?
Uneducated people.
It's really one thing. It creates one thing. It creates followers.
Oh, followers. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So we are living in a country that has a ton of followers and no leaders. And to come up with to come and do the things that I talk about that I do on a daily basis and how I live my life takes a leader. It takes somebody that's going to actually that has the I do not care if you hurt my feelings. I do not care if you're I don't care what you have to say about whatever I tell you. I'm going to tell you how I feel, what I believe in. And if you don't like that, you were never my friend to begin with. That is a leader.
Well, Val, Val, I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't like what's going on around me because, there's only so much I can fucking do,
I know.
There's only much I can say. There's only so much I can do. But, when you have people around you that don't give a shit about this, that's what this is,
It's the lack of humanity. And that's what gets me too, Mario, if you've been watching me at all. The times,
I've been watching you for a long time.
Yeah, the times the times I've cried on this app, the times I've gotten the most angry where it comes out and just fucking sobbing tears is the humanity. When we're talking about these people being kidnapped off the streets, they're like, so what? Who fucking cares? They're not here legally. And it's just like, I can't deal with the inhumanity. That drives me absolutely nuts. And that's when I will cry the most, is because before they're anything else, they're human beings.
Yes.
Like, I don't understand how you can't see them as human beings. And that is the danger of the dehumanization that Donald Trump participates in, by calling them vermin, by calling them, saying they're poisoning the blood of the country, by saying they're less than human. He said they're not even human. That is all dehumanizing behavior. So when we started doing atrocious things to them like they're doing right now, people think they deserve it, which is the same thing that Hitler did with the Jewish people. It is no different. It is the same exact playbook.
No, and I agree with you 100%. Trust me, I've been, like I said to you, I've been listening to you for a long time. When I leave work, the first thing I put on is you. To listen to you and Val, because y'all spit out facts. Y'all spit out facts. You spit out facts, but to see people, like I said, to see people like my brother-in-law. He's American, U.S. citizen, not American citizen. He's a U.S. citizen.
Mm-hmm.
He's got his license. He's got all this and stuff like that. Okay, his language is not perfect. He might speak where somebody will say, "Hey, this guy's got to go," right? That's what worries me. That's what fucking worries me the most.
And it should.
It should.
We should have empathy for those people that are in those situations. That's where they are. These are people who have gone out, done the work, done what they're supposed to do, and they're getting attacked for doing the work.
Right. No, I agree with y'all 100%. Like I said, Diablo, I listen to you and Val all the time.
Thank
and,
you.
I'm not going to say I sit here and agree with y'all 100%, which I do. I take that back. I do. It just, sometimes I've gotten to the point where it's gotten to the point where, I'm sorry.
You don't agree with us 100%, man. Please don't.
No.
We got to have our own opinions.
Yeah, no. I honestly agree with y'all 100%. It just, when you have friends like I had that, we did everything together. We took trips with the kids and stuff like that. And
dude, I feel you. My best friend since 9th grade. She was in the delivery room when my 2 older kids were born. I'm talking, all our children grew up together. We were in the delivery room with each other. No longer speak. So I get it. And it's not just because my two older kids are half Mexican and they look Hispanic, Latino. So I worry for their safety. But it's the whole, I don't get involved in politics. And I'm just like, what a white privilege place, because it's not going to affect you, right? And I just, and unfortunately, it has come between me and almost all of my friends from high school, because I live in a very red city in Florida. Yeah. There's still people with Confederate flags hanging on the back of their trucks in my neighborhood. Okay. So
I wouldn't, let me tell you something. Listening to you, I would never fucking travel to Florida.
Don't come here. No, come here.
No. I don't. No. But I don't want to keep you any longer, but
I can feel your emotion. I really do feel for you. I get it. It is hard. I feel very isolated, Mario. My mom, my dad, my brother, my estranged husband, my in-laws, they're all MAGA.
Yeah. Well,
and then almost all of my friends. So it's like, my TikTok community that I've built here is my new community. I'm here raising 2 special needs kids. I homeschool my kids. I work from home. I do everything from home. I'm so isolated.
Diablo, I listen to you, like I said, every day. And dude, let me tell you something. I appreciate what you do every day for your kids, and what you do every day, what you're doing now. Especially like, I remember the day you said you got a job with the government, and then the government shut down.
Literally within a couple days. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, so I've listened to you and Val, Val is like, he's a Val is Val.
He's a wealth of knowledge.
Yes, yes, and you know, it's people like y'all that need to do what you're doing, but how come you can't have everyday people do what y'all do? It's
a lot.
It's-
Don't take it wrong, but it does.
no, Val. I get it.
Oh, I was gonna say this is so much more work than people realize. Like I may sit here for 3 hours, but I have to keep up on every single story, everything that's reported, every bill that's passed, everything that's happening in the news, everything because I have to be able to talk on it, have time to research it, verify it before I talk about it. And so I can't take a break from politics. I can't be like la 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 la. I need a break. I have to be engaged. And so there's much more work that goes into it than just sitting on here talking about it. That is all unpaid labor, basically. But I do it because it's important.
No, I get it, and that's the reason why I listen to you and Val, and even Jen, right? Her name?
Jem, yeah.
Yes, her too.
I want to give you a piece of advice, Mario, and this is something that I tell people all the time. And I understand the emotions. Trust me, I live in Texas too, right?
Yes.
So what I tell everybody, and I understand the emotions, and I understand the need to let them out sometimes, but this is something that everybody needs to listen to. Take those emotions and turn them into fuel.
Yeah.
Okay, turn into fuel. Take those emotions. People ask me all the time, "How you have the patience of Job?" I have the patience of Job because it ain't that I'm not having those feelings, right? But I know how to channel them to create motivation for myself to get outside of my comfort zone.
Right. And I think that's what I need to learn is because
Otherwise, we'd be consumed with it, Mario. We would be consumed with it. There's so much shit every day. There's so much inhumanity. They're blowing up boats in the water, unaliving people. They're kidnapping people. They're fucking thumbing their nose up at the government and the judges and like, fuck you, fuck you. There's so much shit that they want us to get exhausted and exasperated so that we don't fight back. They want us to feel despair so that we feel hopeless and powerless.
Right. Well, it's like today, my wife's birthday was this weekend, right? We went to a place here in San Antonio. That's where I'm at, in San Antonio, and talking to the people at the place we went to is like, you know what? It's a diversity of people. They're gay,
Yes.
they're whatever, and I don't understand how you can not just leave that shit alone, man. If you don't like it, enjoy your life, right? Do your own fucking thing. Leave everybody else alone. But they don't.
They don't. They want to be. I had a guy up here earlier talking about what he thinks people on Snap should be able to buy. I'm like, why don't you just leave people the fuck alone? It's none of your business. You want to control women's bodies. You want to control what people eat. Just leave everybody the fuck alone. I thought Republicans are supposed to be the party of small government, every personal responsibility and all this shit. Leave people alone.
Yeah, I just don't get it.
By the way, I love San Antonio. My ex-husband was Mexican, and his family all lives in the San Antonio area, like Poteet, and
San Antonio sucks.
But I loved going down the city walk. It was fun. I know that's a tourist thing to do, but I was a tourist, so that's what I did. But
No, the only reason I say San Antonio sucks is there's another live. I don't know if y'all watch it or not. It's Tea and Tea Drink or whatever, and he has one that sits with them and listens. She used to live in San Antonio.
Ava?
She don't like it.
Ava
Yeah.
Boudin, whatever, Ava.
Yeah, right. But she's right. The majority of Mexicans here in this fucking city, they're fucking racist. And I don't get it, man. I said, in my head, I was like, you're so fucking close to the border. How the fuck can you be a racist?
I don't know. I don't get it.
Yeah.
That's like some people in my ex-husband family voted for Trump, and they had this huge like family fight. They're like, what the fuck are you thinking? They're kidnapping our people off the streets.
You know what? Look, I've been wanting to get on your live for a long time. I know you have 1 hour of friendly time.
Yes, I'm really glad you came up. I gave you a follow back. But I think that I appreciate you. I love your humanity. And I think a lot of the problem with a lot of the Hispanic men, Latino men, is machismo.
Yes,
It's
you're right. No, you're 100% right. I'll tell you that.
I know.
With the Hispanic community, do not forget the religious aspect.
Correct, because there a lot of them are Catholic, devout Catholics, so they're on the abortion thing. So they think that Democrats are, horrible baby unalivers and all this kind of stuff.
Oh,
So
hey, let me tell you something. I live in a small little outside of San Antonio. I go to church, right? The majority of people that I go to church with, I think they think they're white and they're above us. Yes, they might make more money than this, but
they're white adjacent, so they feel like they're above you and they're better because
Right.
they make more money.
Yeah. But you know what? I'll let y'all go.
Thank you, Mario. You can come up anytime. I really enjoyed talking to you.
All right.
And I
Love
love your humanity. That's so attractive to me. I'm not hitting on you. I promise. I'm just saying that for a man to feel that humanity, show that and that emotion, nothing sexier. Nothing.
And don't worry, Mario, while you were glazing Yava and Belle, I was just over here fucking myself. Don't worry.
Betrayal.
I feel left out. It's all right.
Adrian, I'm glad one of us was having fun.
Right? I mean, I wouldn't even know. Anyway, I'll be quiet. I have a kid here. I'm not going to go any further. With that one, I gotta pee. I gotta do bathroom so bad. Oh my God, there's so many people requesting them up, and I really gotta pee. I know, but I only got like 8. I have to go in 8 minutes because the kids are starving, and I've got to get off. So sometimes I can go over, but I got to get off today. You're welcome, Libra. I'm glad you're getting the money you need, honey bun. Be kinder. Did you vote for Trump or Harris?
No.
Harris. I'm in Harris. Go ahead.
Yeah, you can go to the bathroom. This is for Val.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
She's out of here.
My question is, if war crimes are being committed, what, if anything, are we doing to stop this administration?
Well, we've got feckless Congress right now, so internally nothing. Okay, but there is reports now that the international courts are looking at this as we speak.
Okay. My next question, you probably won't be able to answer it because, as you can tell, I got a squirrel brain. My brain goes in places, dangerous places, fear places. Can they come at us with having their boots on our soil and start attacking us within?
That's never going to happen.
Okay.
Here's the thing. We have been blessed as the United States with a country that is very hard to actually attack. Okay. One, we're very large. Okay. I mean, as land masses go, we are a very large land mass. Two, on both coasts of our country, we have a lot. And when I say a lot of mountainous areas on the coast. And so, yes, there's land as you come into the coast, but then you run into mountains.
Yeah.
That's true for both the East Coast and the West Coast.
Yeah, I'm on the East Coast, so I understand what you're saying.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So it makes it very hard. So the only real way, you know what I'm saying? The only real way to attack the U.S. is either by, something massive or big, right? Or by air. Because by ground, it's not going to work out well for you. And we have the largest air force in the world.
Nobody's going to talk. Yeah.
Okay, so we're not really an attackable target.
Well, just with what he's doing and what's going on there, with shooting up, blowing up boats that are innocent.
That's going to come at us in different ways. If people
Correct.
are going to retaliate, against us with that, this is a concern I have. And that if you're right wing and you're still in this live, it's a concern you should have too. Those are going to come at us in T attacks.
Yep.
What exactly is that?
Homegrown terrorist attacks.
that's where you know somebody, you know, either homegrown or
Those
somebody
sleeper
that's
cells
from
they're
there,
always talking about.
right, you know what I'm saying, makes an attack on a building within,
Correct.
or a group of people within, or what we saw last week
Yes.
in DC.
Yep.
Okay. In the end of this, I guarantee you, this is going to be somebody that something has happened in their life that lost it because of something that was happening to them, a group, or their people that they believe in.
Yep.
Okay, that's what we're going to find out in the end of this. You know, and you know, I will say this, you know, like we say, broken clocks right twice a day.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? He was right to call this a T attack, because that's truly, in the end, what we're going to find out it is. But it was based off. I guarantee you, in the end, it's going to be built off an anger put forth by something this man has done.
Correct. I don't disagree. Because if you want to get down to the nitty gritty, which he wants to blame Joe Biden, but the withdrawal plan was Donald J. Trump's entire. He's the one who negotiated that whole withdrawal plan. So. Anything
I
else?
just can't wait till that whole administration is out of the house.
Same.
I'm just so done with them.
The administration is it will go down in history as the worst administration that has ever served this country.
Ever.
Guaranteed.
Absolutely.
No doubt. Was your question?
Thank you, Belle, for answering my question.
No problem. Thank you for coming up.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You're welcome. All right, y'all. I do not have time for another person. I got to get going because I have a feeling the conversation is going to go over 2 minutes. So I do appreciate everybody. I'm so super sorry for everybody that didn't get up today. There was just a whole lot of people wanting to come up today. So I really do appreciate it. And I hope you understand. I just have very hungry children that I need to go feed. Usually I have a few minutes I can play with, but not tonight.
I just had to eat a snack. I'm like, I'm starving.
Yeah, and they're like hungry. So it's like their schedule got a little off today with eating, and they're like starving. So I'm like, I gotta go. But everybody, thank you for being here. Thank you for taking care of our friend Libra, helping her get her rent for tomorrow. Our community is amazing and wonderful. I love you all so much. Thank you for the Cash App, Venmos, and the gifts you sent for me. I do appreciate it. Thank you for all the tapping. I couldn't do this every day without you. I love you guys so, so much. Yeah, they are, Cassie. But have a wonderful night. Mitria, Val, thanks for hanging out with me today. And I will see you guys tomorrow at 4 p.m. and we'll do it all over again. Okay? Mwah. Bye. All right, YouTube. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night. I'll be back at 4 p.m. tomorrow and we'll do it all over again. Bye.